Hey there everyone, this is Yui. Welcome to episode 9 of Antimatter Chemistry. This is actually take 2 because I messed up the recording. So, some of the stuff's already done, but let's go through what I did and then maybe if there's time we'll do some more. So, let's get started. So, when we left off, we finished up the deep mob learning. I just rearranged it so it's a little nicer. I also automated the input for clay. I just made a separate channel. It extracts clay from the chest and just inserts it into the top of each of the simulation chambers. I had this running for a while, but I kind of ran out of power, so I'm letting my power build up. So what we would have done would have been making all these machines, which I've already done. So there's nothing special about any of these. They're just craft them. I set up auto crafting recipes for each of these. The main one that we're going to care about is going to be, well, maybe this fusion thing in the future, but I don't have enough resources to go down that route yet. So it's going to be this fission multi-block is going to be the big one. So it lets you take any element and split it into two, which is the only way to get certain elements. So to set this up, you need this. What is that? 98 fission casings, 1 controller, and 3 cores. This is going to be a 5 by 5 by 5. So let's just build it. Not there. Let's 2, 3, 4, 5. And there. That's what it's going to look like. In the middle, let's get that in there first before we close it in. Right here is going to be your 3 cores. Around it is going to be hollow. No. Let's see. Almost there. And then your controller just goes in the middle. And then it'll light up. I just have a power cell under here linked to my normal power. And that's setting it up. So what we need with that is to get thorium, I believe it was. And then if you check your uses for thorium, in the fission multi-block, breaking it down gets you rhodium, which is what we need to get the nether stars crafted. It's not the fastest machine. It doesn't seem to have any upgrade slots, so yeah. But this is the only way to get, say, rhodium, aside from the fusion multi-block, which we're not at yet. And so I'll just let that. Well, I don't even need these. I already have rhodium. A little bit. The other thing I wanted to show you was over here. I have a chest. I set up from tiny progressions. There's reinforced obsidian, which is witherproof. So you can make yourself a wither killing box. Now, unfortunately, what is it, chapter 6? Yeah, so it wants us to make another star, but you can't actually break down a nether star to get the ingredients back, which is fine. It means you actually have to make one, but or you have to get the ingredients to make one, but you could still do this. This hole is here because when it blows up, it can damage the surroundings a little bit. That's over here. But to build this, it's going to be a 3 by 5. Oh, this is in the wrong spot, though. No, it's not. No, it's good. This spot leave open so you can stand here, build it up. This is such a noisy block to place. We go up one more. This is going to be a full ring around. One more ring, leaving a hole over here, right here. And then we need, so this is how much room you need to spawn the wither. Now we need blocks on top to block them from getting out. So we need those, and then go too high so he doesn't glitch through the walls. And I'm going to put this block here so I can stand on it. If you're skimpy on resources, you can cut out these corners. I'm going to fill them in though because I have them. So noisy. There. So now we have a spot where we can stand and kill them and place the soul sand. And then we can go on the other side and place the skulls. The skulls you can get via just killing the wither skeletons like normal. Or if you remember last episode, I made a wither skeleton data model and got pristine matter. So either way works. And just back up for this part because he still will hurt you through the walls. I mean, he's not going to do us any damage. And then you just kill him. There you go. Bit noisy, but he drops you another star. So with that, what I did was I crafted up a data model for the wither, killed him 6 more times, and then to get him to basic, because once you get it to basic data model, you can throw it in one of these simulation chambers, and then as it goes through it, it'll gain experience. As you can see, it's up to superior with 376 experience. Similarly, I did the Ender Dragon. So with that egg, I crafted one, and then you can craft End Crystals, which are just a Nether Star and a gas tier. So if you're having trouble with the gas tier, you can just use the Hellish Matter with a Spider Eye and Sugar, and that'll get you gas tiers. It's a pretty cheap recipe. And the matter should come from the blazes or the wither skeletons if you're doing them. So yeah, that's that part. The other thing I did was overhauled, as you notice back here, the culinary generators are no longer there. I created a ton more, and I moved them down here and set them up with XNet to, oh, my carrots are finally building up. So for farming the wither and the ender dragon, I blew through 30,000 carrots, and it's just building back up now. So these all, well, almost all, have a single upgrade in it. So there are, what's that, 12 times 4, 8, 16. There's a lot. There's like 2 stacks of generators there, plus a little extra. To feed that, I made a small little chicken farm. They just poop out eggs. So the other thing we need to worry about for the future, so get it set up earlier rather than later, are slaughter factories. Inside of here, I have a disturbed zombie spawner with, what, 8 upgrades? Yeah. I know, you're mad. And then all that does is it gets you liquid meat and it gets you pink slime. And then I have those getting piped out into gargantuan drums, which get pumped out into ender tanks. Right here, I just... If you're not familiar with pink slime, I don't have a bucket, so we'll use this, I guess. Oh, that is not what I wanted at all. But you just fill these in. Try to keep them separated from each other. Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll just carry pink slime with us for a while. And then over time, they'll slowly convert over into actual pink slimes, which you can kill. See, there's one. And they drop these little pink slime balls, which are what you need. Whoops. I'm just going to pick this up because I don't want to babysit it. And those we're going to need later for the lasers, which I'll set up probably in another episode. Right here, the laser drills. They're in the lens. Alright. Let's see here. That covers... So these, like I said, I just auto-crafted them. I did not set any of these up. I already had set up a manufacturing and an alloy furnace. I might set up the isotope separator because you can use it for uranium. To convert uranium over, which you can use to make RTGs, but these are very low power, so I'm not sure if I will or not. But they're basically solar panels that run all day, all night. Although we're in a dimension where it's always day, we just don't have solar panels. I did not set up a chemical reactor yet. Can we make that now? Let's see. Oh, I guess I did make one. I didn't know that. Fusion core, yeah, we're not going to be able to make that because of this elite plating. Which we're going to have to crush down granite, I believe, yeah. And then the electromagnets, we might be way off on. I've been picking up electromagnets as the quest reward. We need what? What did it say? Stack. Let's see what we got. 59. Yeah, I'm just short a few different resources, so I didn't bother. Not right now, because I don't know if I'm going to set one up or not. Put all this away. I also got a gas model, which is just a gas tier, and a shulker model, which is... There, I use this, the chorus pearl, which is an ender pearl with chorus fruit. I went to the end, and I picked up some chorus flowers to grow, because you need them to make the purple blocks in chapter 6, which you break down to get the lutetium. Like, what? Lutetium. Yeah, alright. So weird name. So that's about all I did, really. We just crafted up these things and set up the slaughter factory, which took a while. But since it's already set up, let's go ahead and get the rest of the ingredients for the nether star, because I want to unlock the fusion multi-block for alchemistry. Because that's where we can start doing some automating, I think. I was looking ahead at the antimatter crystal for all these. I'm going to have to automate these in some way or another. Alright, I think I already have most of these resources. Let's see what we have. Titanium, which we get from breaking down black dye inks. So I went to the deep dark with my capture sword. I don't remember if I showed you guys that or not, or if that's lost footage. But I got a capture enchant on a diamond sword. So if I hold this and I just shoot them with the shuriken in my offhand, there's a chance they will drop an egg. I use that to create these spawners, some of them. So I have like I made a squid spawner at some point. It's hiding somewhere. That's probably in storage then. I tried making a pink slime spawner, but it doesn't work. So I don't know why. But if I take... Oh, I made a shulker spawner too. You take the pink slime spawner, you just put it in the dark. It just doesn't do anything. Go away. That's rude. So I was disappointed in that, because I was going to use that to automate the pink slime. But nope, can't do it. Alright, let's see here. Oh, this is a slow one. I didn't realize it at the time. Dysprosium. You got to break down regular cobblestone or stone. You can't break down the compressed. So I let that go. I don't know how much I have. Oh, I got just enough. Under some of these guys, where I'm automating salt again, I put some cobble gens just to break down cobblestone as well. This is an experiment. It sort of works, but, you know, it could be better. In case you're curious about it, you can use liquid meat, which I have. The ender tank there is connected to this one. That goes into a washing factory. And then if you take an ore, I've been using thorium because I know I'm going to need some. I don't think I have enough sand for this. So we had, let's do 12. I can do 12. So it breaks it down and it converts it into this raw ore meat. And then that becomes fermented ore meat, which goes over here. And then it combines with the sand to make a dust. So this process triples the ore. And all you need is sand to triple it. And then you need you need, on the fermenting station, you need a heat source and a cold source. I'm just using a magma block and a packed ice cube so it doesn't melt. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. That one took me a moment to figure out. And they have to be on the top and the bottom. It didn't work when I put it the other way. The packed ice you can get via a glacial thing. You just fill this with water. I don't have any buckets. I need to put my bucket back in my bag. But you can pick between snow, ice, and packed ice. So I just made packed ice. It's 2 buckets of water. That's all. Pretty simple. And then this goes into the brown chest, which is my furnace chest, which is down here. Back here I have a brown chest right here, hooked up to a hopper, which just goes into the furnace. No, you shouldn't have that. We'll put that back. There we go. And this still has some wood in it. I'm surprised. It's been a long time since I set that up. It feels. This is the storage drawer of stuff that we're going to automate eventually. Hopefully, we'll see how bad it is. Alright, where were we? Mend. Wow, I just have it. Oh, that's break down the skulls. Or you can break down wither dust. The skulls are easier for me, so that's what I did because I have the pristine matter. So if you're not familiar with these, you can grab one, go to the loot fabricator, you can put it in, and you can say what you want, and then it'll just make that. It'll take one per operation, so one of these will get you 2 of these, or 24 coal, or 2 of the rib things. So I just use them to get the skulls, and then the XNet controller is just pulling it out and throwing it in storage. Similarly, I have Wither, which is only good for Nether Stars. Ender Dragon, which I will be using for Draconium Dust because there's no other way to get it. Well, aside from killing the dragon, which only gets you like 1. The rest I'm kind of ignoring. I'm getting a ton of this extraterrestrial matter, which I might use for endstone. I don't know, or coarse root. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Alright, so that's, nope. Luteum. That loot thing. Give me that. Oh, might as well go. Let's see here, Nether Star. So as you can see, I have a bunch of Nether Stars, and I used a whole lot. Because I left the simulation chamber running. I was grinding up the dragon lately, but before that I was doing the wither. They're both at superior now, so that's pretty good. I expanded the carrot farm. I now have 6 of them. They all have the tier 3 growth crystal in the middle. I've been using the nether stars to make those. And underneath they just extract the carrots, put them into the plant sower if it can hold them. If not, they go into this orange. This is my carrot chest, which goes into the storage drawer way over here. How we doing? Oh yeah, see, it's building back up. Very slowly, but it's getting there. Tons of auto crafting still. Alright, so we got that. This is the one I want. I might have to claim this. Give me that. Alright, let's see what we can do. Fusion, so I already have the casing and the core, so I need the controller. What is this? Selenium? Alright. Switches to processing. Chemical combiner. And this is from Netherwater Fish. Yeah. So one of the things I'm going to have to set up is an auto fisher. Let's go set those in here. And then I believe this is it. Yep. Let's see if we can make it. Not yet. Actually, for this one, it just wants 4. There. Oh, I've been making andesite because it's going to be needed for I don't even remember what. But always convert it to polished if you can. There was... Oh, platinum. That's why. I want platinum. Because I am really, really low. Yeah, I've got 3 ingots left. That is not enough. Because I like my resonant servos. Let's see, fusion. We need 1 of them. Cool. And then I imagine we're gonna need 3 cores. Let me check. Probably gonna be the same. 98 and 3. Let's go 3. And then 1 more. Fusion. Casing. 98. And it says no. Endstone. Brown. We could probably do brown. There we go. We'll just put that in there and let it go. So I'll be back in a second once I get all that. And we're back. I went ahead and finished dissolving the brown antimatter, and I crafted up, or well, told the computer to craft up the rest of the casings. So if we pull all this out, we should be... Did not pull out enough? No, that's enough. There we go. So the setup for this should be the same as that, so I already put a power cell in the ground. Now let's just build it real quick. And then we don't have to worry about it. So this one does the opposite of the fission, so it'll add the atomic numbers of the elements together to make a new one. So if you take, say, helium or hydrogen, you add 2 of those together, you get helium. Or if you do like hydrogen and helium, you'll get lithium. So you can get any of these except hydrogen by doing that, because there is no 0. Awfully big though. And then for next episode, I think I'm going to start focusing on automating resource gathering. So instead of doing a large episode like I did for automating crafting, I'm going to break it down into much smaller episodes where they might not be very big. So I might increase the release cadence for that. So let's just test this out real quick. Make sure it does what I think it does. There we go. Yep. So we might need this to automate some of the things we need for the singularities, because there's a lot of them. Especially once you hit these lower ones here, there's like no way to get these, so you have to set up a fusion for them. So yeah, that's oh, there's one other thing, which we might as well just do it now. There is, what is it, dimension? Need a builder. Yeah, we'll need that too. I think it's just the builder we need for the quest. Yeah. So, in between episodes, I'll probably set this up and go collect a bunch of dimensional shards. That way I can make the draconium. This stuff I might rush through at some point, but basically starting next episode, I think I'm going to focus on some of these. At least gathering the resources, not necessarily making them yet, because I need the extreme crafting stuff set up already. That's about it. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.